You're watching CBS4 News in high definition.
Investigators are asking questions in this Longmont neighborhood. Tonight, they're looking for more victims in a sexual assault case. Good evening, I'm Rose Heafy.
And I'm Young Kim. Thanks for joining us tonight. A substitute janitor is under arrest after allegedly sexually assaulting a minor. A Boulder County Sheriff's deputy found 24-year-old Travis Bowden with a 13-year-old girl in a parked car at Lagerman Reservoir. CBS4's Sean Boyd has the latest on the investigation and Bowden's first court appearance.
Investigators say Travis Bowden was parked with a 13-year-old girl here at Lagerman Reservoir late Saturday night when a sheriff's deputy spotted them.
Police said Bowden had no previous criminal record. Bowden started working for St. Vrain School District this summer. A sex scandal ends the career of a Syracuse basketball coach. This weekend, the university fired assistant coach Bernie Fine. Last week, 3 men accused Fine of sexually molesting them when they served as ball boys for the team. Head coach Jay Boeheim came out in support of the assistant coach, but today said he agrees with the decision to fire him. Fine had been an assistant coach at the university for 36 years.
2 people are in the hospital after a shooting at a Brighton apartment building. The violence broke out at 100 South 18th Avenue at about 1:45 this morning. Brighton police said 2 people were stabbed and 2 people were shot. Police arrested 40-year-old Kevin Taylor and 2 juveniles aged 15 and 17. All 3 could face multiple felony charges, including attempted first-degree homicide. Friends of the victims say the attack is shocking.
It's surprising, it really is. It's just people are there at the wrong time and it just sucks.
Denver Medical Health Center says one of the gunshot victims is now in fair condition. Witnesses say the shooting may have started over relationship issues, but police say they are still investigating the cause. A Colorado State University freshman died today after being rushed to Poudre Valley Hospital. 18-year-old Seth McGowan was found unresponsive in his dorm this morning. The Larimer County coroner says the cause of death is still under investigation, but it appears to be drug-related. Firefighters responded to a house fire in Evergreen. Part of the house caught fire from a bag of ashes that was left on the porch. The wind blew up the fire, destroying about 25% of the house. The homeowner should be allowed back into their home in a few days.
A new report tonight from the city of Denver about how much it's spending on the Occupy Denver protest. To date, Denver police spent more than $430,000 on overtime and materials. Colorado State Patrol reports it spent $351,000 on the protest. So that brings the total cost to taxpayers to $782,000, at least so far. CBS4's Rick Salager has been looking into how the city has been handling protesters.
Though at times it has been heated, there have been fears of much worse. Police reported finding in backpacks guns, knives.
Denver police said they will continue to patrol the park because protesters have tried to put up tents when officers leave. Members of the Obama administration are pushing for support for the president's jobs bill. U.S. Labor Secretary Hilda Solis was in Denver today. She addressed 2 Latino groups to promote the American Jobs Act. Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper and Denver Representative Diana DeGette were also at the event. Solis supports federal and local governments working together to create more jobs.
That we are collaborating and we're creating opportunities so that we know where the trends are, and that those trends don't start in Washington, they start here at the local level.
In addition to extending unemployment benefits, the bill would cut payroll taxes for a year.
In a second event today, Governor John Hickenlooper announced a new agency he hopes will stimulate Colorado's economy. At a news conference at the state capitol, Hickenlooper announced the Colorado Innovation Network, also called COIN. Hickenlooper said the Economic Development Program will help stimulate growth, create jobs, and attract new businesses.
We no longer are, in every category, the best and the brightest. We see the rest of the world catching up, and a big part of that is how do we make sure that we begin to maintain innovation.
Hickenlooper said COIN will not have state funding and will rely solely on privately raised funds. COIN will be part of Hickenlooper's Office of Economic Development and International Trade. The stock market soared today due in part to the holiday shopping weekend. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 291 points, its largest gain in a month. The Standard & Poor's 500 index also broke a 7-day losing streak. Proposals to help end the European debt crisis also added to the jump in the stocks. The holiday season is just getting started for shopping. Today is Cyber Monday, the day many shoppers go online to get good deals.
It's the next wave of sales that stores are offering to bring in more money this season. But as CBS4's money saver Suzanne McCarroll shows us, even if you missed Black Friday and Cyber Monday, the deals aren't over yet.
So this is this great line, Herf Christensen. It's from Austin. You'll see it in Max. It's pretty high end.
It's called a pop-up sale, a temporary.
Suzanne says it's always a good idea to keep your receipts. If an item goes on sale, you can go back and get a refund for the sale price.
Today, 2 Arvada firefighters are being honored.
Both men were severely injured in a house fire last spring. Coming up on CBS4 News, we'll talk to those firefighters about their long road to recovery.
A family went into the woods to find a Christmas tree and couldn't find their way out. Coming up, we'll talk to them about their 4-hour ordeal that ended in a rescue.
In the small town of Avon, a fight is brewing. A little later, we'll show you why some residents feel their constitutional rights are being violated.